There you go.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Kiss the Vinyl. I'm Ken, and joining me once again is my friend Mark. How you doing, Mark?
Greetings, Ken. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right, thank you. Welcome back. I know I did a couple little short videos because of the little issues,
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that with the Gordon Lightfoot deal, and that I'm still waiting to hear back. From them. I sent another email yesterday. I gave them like a week and a half. They said they're working on a solution or whatever, and so I sent them an email. I say, hey, any updates or anything? So we'll see what happens with that. I don't know. I don't know what's going to go on, but
Yeah.
that was kind of screwed up.
Yeah.
So all right. So anyway, for this one, I think we're gonna start with just a little quick news that was announced just in the last couple of days, that you may or may not be aware of. First of all, let me bring up one of them right now. Is this one here, the uh, Boston debut album?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I know you can't see the whole thing. Am I able to scroll it? Do you see it
There you
scrolled?
go. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, uh, yeah, they're releasing the Boston 50th anniversary edition. Number limited edition is, well, that's only the gold.
Mm-hmm.
The gold is limited edition. I think the black vinyl is, is not limited or anything or numbered, but the gold one is. Um, 33 RPM LP plus, uh, I think it's two discs of 33 RPM LP. I could be wrong. And then
I think it's roughly one.
a 45 RPM 12 inch of which EP, which is I think there's demos. So
Oh,
it's go
really?
down. Yeah, some of the original demos from Schultz. So let's see here. It says down here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
50th anniversary Boston debut 180 Pearl Gold vinyl LP with bonus 45 RPM 12-inch vinyl EP. Limited 2,500 individually numbered pressings with exclusive guitar pick and poster. That's for I think the gold one.
Mm-hmm.
What we're looking at right now. Um, and we know it's one of the best selling debuts in history, of course. It includes a selection of the legendary Lost demos.
Mm-hmm.
And this is mastered by Chris Bellman at Bernie Grundman Mastering. So, which is, that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, let's see what else they say about it. Uh, yeah, they are working with Tom Schultz to create the very definitive edition of one of rock's most monumental statements. So here it is again. 180 Grand 33 Pearl Gold, 45 12-inch, lost demos, restored but left in their original sonic state by Tom Schultz. So that's interesting. Uh, for the first time ever, you'll be able to compare these storied song versions back to back. All right. And it's deluxe gatefold. It's never been in
Yeah.
a gatefold, as far as I know. Well, it might have been like on Fridays or something.
Yeah.
Friday
Maybe.
music, they do gatefolds a lot. But tip on, gatefold jacket, heavy stock, tipped in booklet also.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, rare and exclusive interview and with Tom Schultz. Let's see, photography, some seen in print for the very first time. What else? Anything else? Poster and guitar pick. Press at Fidelity record pressing. Lacquer cutting supervised by Chuck Granada and Bob Donnelly. Um, yeah, so It
Well,
looks,
I'm sure that they can read all this on the site, exclusive disc. If they go there, they can find all this information, which is
yeah.
available for them to read at their leisure.
Are you interested in that at all?
Um, I'm a huge fan of the first two Boston albums. The
Yeah.
first one, when I got it, I must have worn out about four cassette copies, and I have a couple of CDs. But believe it or not, I only have "Don't Look Back," the second one on vinyl. I've never had the first one on
Oh,
it
really?
because I've heard that album so many
Sure.
thousand times that I could
Right.
probably recite it and probably play more than half of it on guitar myself. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I've never been anxious to go out and buy a vinyl copy. I'll get it eventually, but it just wasn't high on my list of stuff because I know it so intimately well.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's been played over and over, and Bob's still kind of surprised you don't have that in your vinyl collection, but at least you have the second one, which
Oh
is
yeah.
also great. All right. All right. The other one is, uh, let's see here. It's the other news was the Jethro Tull first 5 LP uh, box set. Let's see here if I can get to it. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to get to it. Anyway, there's a 5 LP set from Rhino, um, and it's I think it's 190. I don't know, somewhere around $200. First 5 LPs, and it's all mastered by Kevin Gray, of
Mm-hmm.
course. The Rhino High Fidelity. I'm interested, but I have a couple of the Steven Wilson remix ones,
Yeah.
like Aqualung and Thick as a Brick. Uh, I have the other ones, just a regular original OG. So I'm thinking I'm going to wait because they usually break these out after a while. They sell them separately,
Yeah.
and that's when I'll probably get the other ones. So I'm sure. I don't know if you're interested in the Jethro Tull stuff at all. I know you don't have any. I remember I showed the Jethro Tull on the our prior one that we had
Yeah.
together here, and but I
I've
don't know if
checked
you're
out some
interested
of
at
it.
all.
I've checked some of it, but I mean, it still has to grow on me a bit more. I think. Uh, we'll
Sure.
see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe if
You don't have
they
to.
well, when they obviously when they maybe do what you said earlier, when they break it out into individual records, I might grab one or two of them. You know, it might be a
Right.
good time to do that then, right?
Yeah. 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 All right. So that's some of the news. I'm sure there's other stuff coming out, of course. There's always lots of stuff coming.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, first, before we get into what we have here to show, have you pre-ordered anything lately?
Um, no. I'm waiting on a few things that that I am gonna pre-order, or maybe not pre-order, but I'm gonna order because right now, like I love doing everything through my PayPal. And some places, when
Yeah.
they when they're in pre-order stage, they for some reason won't let you use PayPal until it's actually out of pre-order
Oh,
and just
yeah.
as available. So I'm like, okay, well then I'll just wait. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Until it becomes available. So, uh, but I'm not as of right now. Uh, I'm still waiting on my Kiss, the Anaheim one, because as I mentioned earlier, I got a letter from Kiss Online saying
The
that
color
mine
version,
is
right?
delayed until September 8th or 9th or something like that. So I just gotta wait for that. And
Yeah.
I'm waiting on a T-shirt that I ordered as well. Not a
Okay.
Kiss one, a Rush one, and
Oh,
we'll see what happens. So.
yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. There's a couple of. I think I have one on pre-order right now, which is the Judas Priest,
Mm.
Sad Wings
Oh
of
yeah,
Destiny, the new one, the new repressing
remix.
and remix, I think, and colored vinyl. That looks
Mm-hmm.
and the intended song order too.
Mm.
They put it in the
Nice.
so I'm looking forward to that one. That should be pretty good. Um, so all right. So this week we don't have any real theme, though. You know, I was looking at mine, and mine might have a theme in a way, but not on purpose. Showing some of the vinyl that
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna have out today. So I guess let's just get started. And what do you have first?
Okay,
For
so I'll
us.
show you. So my selections are uh, ones that I've gotten recently, not very recently, but in the last couple of months, I've gotten a few things.
Yeah,
Uh,
new. Mhm.
I'm pretty sure I haven't shown these. Well, I'm pretty sure all three of them I haven't shown on
Okay.
here. So that's a bonus, obviously. The first one I'm going to show is one that I was hunting for a long time. Uh, a lot of the times when I looked for it online, it was pricey or it was just not available. Or if it was available, it was from somewhere that the shipping was just really high and expensive to get. But luckily, I do peruse around at some, auctions and stuff like that every once in a while. So I was lucky enough to find this on an auction, and man, I was happy because it was the one I was looking for, and it was in great shape too. And that's Riot,
All right.
Riot Live.
Live.
Okay, this is the EP that they put out just after they released Restless Breed, that
Mm-hmm.
album. So as you can tell, it's this was kind of meant more for radio. There's really absolutely nothing on the back except just that, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Simple. Yeah.
it has all the titles on the front, nice big lettering, right? Um, it came in a very simple plastic sleeve here. I'll
So
give
it's
some more.
three songs aside, huh? It looks
Yeah,
like
and it's all live. Okay, all this stuff.
all live. Okay.
Yeah. So this is side. Come on, what side is this? Lone Shark. So, well, anyways, here's one side. It looks the same. Both have
Yeah.
the red Electra label, right?
Yep.
Now, the great thing about this, besides the fact that it's in fantastic condition and stuff, it's a master disc album.
Master
Like,
disc. Yeah.
yeah, like the mastering of it, and this was done by Howie Weinberg,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
HW in the Dead Wax for
Yep.
him. So it sounds fantastic as far as the mastering goes. But I'll tell you something. The reason why I was searching for this, as you know, Ken, I do this live stream on Tuesdays and Sundays with Patrick,
Yes.
the PB Thal, and he plays a lot of different stuff. And one night early on in the live stream when I first started doing it with him, he
Hmm.
played Restless Breed off of this, which
Oh,
is
okay.
the second song on side two.
Right.
And I was absolutely like captured by this song. I was like, wow, this is really good because I was really unfamiliar with Riot
Yeah.
at that time. And they had such a great guitar tone. And it gets into this little breakdown part of the song
Hmm.
where it just mellows out a bit, and he puts on this the guitar effect, the vibra. I forget what it's called, but not a vibrato,
Vibrato.
but it's like a
Yeah.
it's one of those effects, but and it sounds really great on his guitar, and I was like, wow, this sounds really good. So I wanted to find this record, and like I said, it was hard to find. It's not a
Hmm.
very easy record to find. I've never seen it in the wild as
Okay.
well. And just a second here, just for more information. It was done at, it was pressed at Specialty Records Pressing, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Uh, and the, again, this was put out in '82,
Hmm.
uh, and it was mostly put out for radio promotion because they were on tour uh, promoting Restless Breed, and they needed something to help with their U.S. Promotion of it, right?
Yeah.
So when this came out, I mean, I was obviously unaware of them in '82, but man, if you don't have this record and you like
Hmm.
American sort of hard rock slash metal music, this is definitely an album to get. I mean, even their first couple of records are really good.
Hmm.
The actual record Restless Breed is fantastic. I just recently got that on vinyl. Uh, it's just a great record. I would highly recommend it.
Yeah, I have to check them out. I probably have heard a long time ago, a long time ago, and I haven't actually dug into looking into them at all yet. But I probably will now since you just brought that up. I'll take a listen to some of their stuff. I want to say I want to say I saw them as an opening act,
It's possible.
and I don't know if it was Kiss on the Lick It Up tour. There was like two openings, and was it Riot and Vandenberg?
Could be, could be. I mean, it's
I might have.
Kiss has so many.
I'll have to go back and I'll have to go back and look now because I
Sure.
have it on my spreadsheet because I can't remember all the opening groups. I had
Yeah.
built that spreadsheet that shows all the in the '80s all the artists
Hmm.
I saw and the opening bands because I researched it all and I said I need to remember this because I didn't remember seeing, for instance, like you know Tesla and stuff like that back then.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'll check into that. I mean, I'm well aware of it. It's not like I haven't heard of Riot. I know of Riot. I just don't remember listening to them. So anyway,
Yeah.
yeah,
Exactly.
I'll have to check that out. That's a good one. Good one, Mark.
Great.
All right.
What about you?
So yeah, my first one is kind of falls into the news, which
Okay.
happened, which we discussed earlier. I decided, oh, you know what? Since I'm going to mention that, and it is 50th anniversary, why not? So I'm going to bring out the debut of Boston.
Oh, nice.
This is the debut. This is obviously a promotional copy. Has the timing strip, or whatever you want to
Hmm.
call it, on the front. It also has you see it, the
Gold stamp.
gold stamp, demonstration not for sale. It's not perfect shape, but it has ring wear, but it's actually it's held up pretty well otherwise.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know what the original insert was, but I don't have that. So I have one of my
Hmm.
nice polyline kind of sleeves, um, and a MoFi one actually on that one.
Very nice.
But it is a true promotional copy demonstration after that white label. And there, oh, let's see if we get
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
yeah.
Very
So
nice.
yeah, and this thing is in great condition, Mark. I mean,
Hmm.
you know, definitely VG plus plus.
Yeah.
It's that good. Though it has some, it looks like a static on it right now. But
Hmm.
anyway, otherwise, the other thing about it is in the dead wax, uh, it is cut by, well, mastered at Capital, I think it
Hmm.
is. Mastered Capital and inscribed is Wally.
Oh, nice. Wally Trugget.
It's a Wally. Yep. So that uh, usually when it's Wally, it's going to be a good,
Yeah.
mastering job. So yes, that was in there. So and this thing sounds like, I mean, so darn good. I mean, that's why I like if you can yourself get a Wally or a promo yourself somehow,
Yeah.
uh, I would recommend it because I mean it's worth it to hear
Oh,
it
yeah.
on the vinyl on your stereo. I mean it's just like wow. I don't know. I don't think anything can match it. Really, it's that good
Yeah.
sounding. I don't think these new ones pressings are gonna even beat it. No, yeah, I'll probably buy the black version of that 50th
Hmm.
anniversary. Because it's gonna have the promo parts
Well, I
or
mean,
whatever, or the I mean the demos too.
yeah.
But
Well, I mean, it's a well-known story that Eddie Kramer got
oh,
a
call,
copy of it to
yeah,
work on it, and he said that there's nothing to work on it. It was that good already when he had heard it. So,
right,
I mean, all it needed was just like that little last bit of mastering, just to
yeah.
get it in
He
sequence and
just
stuff
said
like that.
to them, put it out, just put it out as it is,
Yeah.
because it was that good. And then he didn't. Then he could. Then Eddie Kramer went on to doing a live, right? It was around
Yeah,
that time. Yeah, yeah. So that's my first one. And 50th anniversary. There you go.
very
And
nice.
if you don't have it, get it. That's all I have to say about that.
I definitely agree. It's a great record. Like I said, I've played it to death hundreds and thousands of
Oh yeah,
times.
and you've heard it hundreds of thousands, millions of times on the radio too.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so good pick, Ken. I mean, Boston
yeah.
can't go wrong with that.
Can't go wrong.
So my next pick came from a time period, and I'm still kind of in that period where I started getting a lot of Canadiana
Mm.
releases, like artists from Canada, obviously. I mean, my favorite band is
I
Rush,
like a
of
lot
course.
of Canadian artists. A lot of
Yeah,
great.
and you like a
Yeah.
lot of Canadian stuff too. So, but I got deep into the weeds, as they say, with certain artists. I mean, Sloan is a favorite of mine, and
Hmm.
I've started collecting a lot of vinyl. I have a lot of their CDs and a lot of their sort of box sets and stuff like that for
Hmm.
certain things. Uh, Also, I started getting a lot more tragically hip stuff. I never got any of it when they
Oh, yeah.
were at their peak before. And somebody that I wasn't really into early on in my musical collecting and stuff, but I found that I've really gotten into his catalog mainly because not only do I find his songs more kind of hit closer to home now that I've, you know, experienced more of my country touring and doing stuff like that with bands and appreciating Canada as a whole, but uh, he's also a person that really takes great pride in his sound of his albums and meticulously, archives it and has great control over it. And that's Neil
Hmm.
Young, right?
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So this is one of the records I've gotten more recently, which is just Neil Young,
Yeah.
the early days,
And
right?
with Crazy Horse.
With
Yeah.
yeah, with Crazy Horse. This is a great reissue.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, it's technically not a reissue because this is the first time on vinyl.
Uh huh.
This
Oh
is
okay.
and these are songs. Some of them were put out on later records, right? But these are early versions of them. For example, they have Cinnamon Girl on here,
Yeah.
and the version on here is not exactly the same that's
As the.
on the album one that
Uh huh.
comes out years later, right?
Okay.
It's a gatefold, right?
Nice. Yeah.
It has
Good
stuff
picture.
like that in there. Um, and on the back, because this is part of his series, he has like the Neil Young Archive series,
Uh
and
huh.
this is part of the special release series, and this is number one, the first of the special release series.
Hmm.
And the source of this, it says right in the back, mastered from the original analog master tapes. And if he
Nice.
doesn't do it from that, he'll say right here, taken from a 192 kilohertz digital master. He's very open and transparent about that sort of information, right? Inside you have the sleeve, nothing on one side, but on the
Yeah.
other side he has sort of
Oh.
his
Wow.
archive
That's interesting.
situation on there,
That's kind of cool. Yeah.
and it's on a very nice clear vinyl,
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Clear. Yeah.
Uh,
Perfect.
this was done by Chris Bellman.
Okay. That's another
Right?
good one. Of course.
Now, if you just give me 1 second here, I'll put this back in here.
Is that
I
a
believe,
single album or a double album?
yeah, it's a single record.
Okay.
And inside here, you have like a
Oh,
little
good.
booklet
That's always nice.
with the people in it,
Yeah.
uh, the songs and who played what on it,
That's good
right?
to have. Yeah.
And then you have
I like
lyrics
when they do that. Yeah. Great. Yeah.
inside. So it's all,
All there.
excuse me, very detailed in that sense. There's something else in here. What is this?
Something you
Uh,
haven't seen before, maybe, huh? It's a
I'm trying to remember
surprise.
what this is.
Might be a
Oh,
surprise.
it's a poster of the inside.
Like the centerfold. Yeah, the
Yeah.
gatefold. Yeah, cool.
So that's
Can hang
nice
that up too.
if you want to frame it or whatever, if you're a
Yeah,
huge fan. Now,
exactly.
let me give you a little bit more info. Like I said, this is this came at a time when I was very much into like researching bands from my country, and I've even gotten a bunch of 7-inch of bands I've never heard of before and haven't heard of since, and just bought them because they were Canadian. They were independently pressed. So I really did some homework on stuff from my own country, right?
Yeah.
So you have the dance, dance, dance. Come on, baby, let's go downtown. Cinnamon Girl. Look at all the things. Helpless is on here too. Birds. Yeah. So Chris Bellman did this as well. Pressed at GZ. This was
Hmm.
all the information here. And it says here includes a 4-page insert with lyrics and credits, plus a 12 by 24 poster. It says here there are 10 rare and unreleased versions of songs from 1970 that were with the Crazy Horse guys, right?
Hmm. Okay.
Limited edition clear vinyl. So, for example, let's say here like song one is from the Neil Young Archives Volume One. Song two is an unreleased studio version. Track three is an unreleased version in general. Number four, track four, which is, let me just see real quick what that is. Everybody's Alone. That track is a alternate mix version of it. And A6, for example, which is Cinnamon Girl, is a mono mix that includes the guitar outro solo, which is not on the LP version. So if you get this record,
Hmm.
it has a lot of alternate mixes, different versions of it, because like I said, this is the early versions of the songs before they
Yeah.
went on some of the proper studio releases. So I really enjoyed it. It sounds fantastic. Like I said before, Neil Young has a lot of good videos on YouTube too, talking about his whole archive of his albums, all his master tapes. There's a good
Hmm.
one with him and Rick Rubin talking about the differences between analog
Mm.
and digital, how they've used it to hybrid some stuff. Uh, just fantastic stuff. And if you like high quality sounding albums, this one will not disappoint. I can
Okay.
guarantee you that.
Wow. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I like a lot of Neil Young songs, so that's interesting. And I've heard about his archive series of things. So yeah, yeah. So
And just
that's cool.
really quickly, his archive series is divided into different things. Like this is a special release, right? They also have a live bootleg series, like of like board tapes and different things. And there's even one I have of like a really noted show where some guy came into when he was playing a small club, like 60 people, brought
Hmm.
a little recorder, stuck it on the table in the club, and recorded, and it actually turned out pretty good, like the
Wow.
sound of it. So he has like a series like that. Then he also has like albums that were that he did and the record company didn't release for some reason. So he has a various different series of albums that are done, and but all in high quality. Like a lot of them are from analog sources, if not
Yeah.
you're told, but they still sound fantastic.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's a good one, Mark. Interesting, and I'm sure it does sound good. It looks
Mm-hmm.
like it's a good product. So awesome. Canadian. Yeah,
Yeah.
Canadian. Okay. All right. So my next one here is it's pretty recent buy or acquired it,
Mm-hmm.
brand new release, which is it was I think in beginning of July I got it.
Mm-hmm.
So I ordered it and it came. And what it is Megadeth.
Oh, nice. Great
Yes.
album.
Yeah. Countdown to Extinction. So, yes. And it is a great album. I never had a vinyl of it. I had the CD version back, when it originally came out
Yeah.
in the 80s. And yeah, this album is a really, really great album. Now, what they did is they used the original, I think, master tapes, and they remastered it. I don't know if they actually remastered it. They must have remastered it, but it sounds just phenomenal. Just so well done. I mean, it's so crystal clear and everything. Great bass and everything going
Yeah.
on in it. Here's the back. The sleeve, I wish they would have done a gatefold. What they did is they put it in a sleeve, but it's two records. They split it
Yeah,
into two records, which I think the original was on a single. They all
yeah, it
crammed
was.
on
Yeah,
so breaking it out really helps the fidelity also of
of course.
the music. Like three songs on each side, except for side four is two songs. For instance, Symphony of Destruction and Architecture of Aggression, Foreclosure of a Dream. Everyone knows that. Sweating Bullets. You know, it's just a great, it's just a great album. I
Yeah,
mean, and it sounds awesome. Um,
92, I believe that came out.
was it 92? Oh,
Yeah,
so I thought it was maybe I'm messed up on my timing.
and Max
Uh,
Norman did that with them. He was a great producer. He did, you know, he did Ozzy's Blizzard of Oz and stuff like that. So,
yeah. Okay. So here we go. Just pulling out record
mhm.
two, which is side three right now, but it's on the I grab
Oh,
it.
nice.
The rainbow label. Um, yeah, I mean, it sounds really, really good. I mean, look at all the dead wax on this side
Yeah,
one here. You know,
unbelievable.
so yeah, really good, and good sleeves, Mark, like we like
A
with
big plus.
as lined in the middle. Yeah. Did it have anything else in there? Oh yes, here's the other part. Besides the other record, it has the your lyrics
Oh, yes, very
lyric
good.
sheet here, and then the other side is
Hmm.
the photos
Nice.
of the band members. Does it say the actual date on this one? I can't. I don't know. I'm not seeing it, but anyway, doesn't matter. It's just good, and they don't really release Megadeth their archive much on vinyl.
Yeah.
So when this finally came up, I mean, you'd have to spend hundreds of dollars almost, or at least a couple $100 to get the original of this.
Hmm.
That's how much they're going for. So I bought this, and then there was another one. I bought the other one, Euthanasia. I
Yeah,
bought.
that's another great
They
album.
released both of those, and yeah, these are my two favorite ones. So I was like, wow, they released them. So that's Megadeth, great great album. So really enjoy that one
Yeah, it's a great album. You can never go wrong with those Megadeth albums. Um,
from back
my
then.
favorite
Yeah,
one is Rust in Peace. That's always
rest.
been a
Yeah,
favorite of mine.
that's a
That
good
was
one.
the album prior to this one that you just shown. But that run up of Rust in Peace, Countdown to Extinction, Euthanasia, and Cryptic Writings, those
Oh
four
yeah,
records
they're
are
all.
great. I mean, of course, Peace Sells is great too and all that, but that's a little
Yeah.
bit more thrashier. These records are a
Yes.
little bit more polished, I
Hmm.
find, a little bit more well written, a little bit more on the hard rock metal side of things rather than the
Yeah,
thrash metal side of things,
a little
right?
bit more catchier stuff on
Yeah.
it. A little bit. Uh,
So
you
I'm,
know.
I'm a big fan of that stuff. And Marty Friedman was guitar on there, so he's a big
Hmm.
influence of mine. I love his guitar playing. So when he was in the band, I was all in. So
There
great
you
pick.
go. All right. Well, thanks. All
All
right.
right.
Let's go to your third pick.
So my third and final pick that I have for today is one that is very recent, and I have to say I've been enjoying it ever since I've gotten it a few days ago. It's something that has gotten me very excited about the future of things because it is the Rush MoFi
I
release.
knew you were going to bring that. I just
Because
knew
this album is
it.
my favorite Rush album of
Yeah.
all time. In fact,
Yep.
I just did a recent video on my channel where I talked
I
about
saw the
this.
video.
Yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching. Uh, and like I said on there, this is my favorite Rush album. It's probably my favorite
Yeah.
album. Period. Of all my records I own, this is my favorite
Wow.
record.
All time.
Yeah,
Nice.
I love this album. There's something about the energy of this record, the
It's
fact
good.
that they had Neil just come in and they were really trying to prove themselves as a band. I thought that this was just perfect in every way that connected with me. I know everybody's different, so
Yeah.
may
I
not be
love
for
that
you.
album too. That's a great album.
And this is on a gatefold, which is never before. What you're seeing here, what the inner sleeves of it
Lo-fi
is.
does gatefolds lots of times. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So,
yeah,
and
that's good.
I was very lucky. I got a very low number on this. I got 115 on here.
Wow.
So that's very unusual, I think, for me at
How much
least.
did they press of that
I
one?
think it's like 4,000 or 2,000. I don't know. I didn't check, but it's probably the usual amount that MoFi
Yeah,
does
sure. Yeah.
on these things. Um, the thing that I found on here that was fantastic was it's on two albums. Now, when I first heard that, I
Yeah.
was like, why in the heck would you do that? Because this album is like no more than like 34 minutes long. Okay, it would fit
Yes.
on one
Yeah.
album easily. But let me just show you here real quick. And this is humorous, I find. So side one has Anthem, Best I Can, and Beneath, Between, and Behind. So they fit
Mm-hmm.
three songs. And even still, there's quite a bit of dead wax there, considering.
Mm-hmm.
Side two is strictly by Torn the Snow Dog, which is 9 minutes long. It's the only thing on here. And you can see there's quite a bit of dead wax there.
Yep. Yep.
Okay,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
so that's good. Uh, why is
Yes.
that good? Because they have a lot more space to improve the sonics
Mm-hmm.
on the side. And I'll tell you, I have some great copies of this record, being that it's my favorite. I have a 77 reissue of the album when they first started putting their records out on Anthem.
Mm-hmm.
The first pressing of the Anthem series, I have that of Fly By Night. I also have a stellar sounding CRC pressing, and I get into that a bit on my video, how people sometimes overlook record club pressings, and some of them
Yeah.
use the
Yeah.
same plates as some of
Yeah.
these first
Some of
pressings.
them do. Yeah.
So, and it sounds brilliant, that one. So when I listened to this one, I was very pleased. The things that usually come associated with MoFi pressings are present in here. Like there's a little bit more bottom end on this,
Mm-hmm.
and MoFi tends to do that. But for this record, I think it's an absolute bonus because when you have Geddy Lee on bass on here
Yeah. Right.
and Neil's drum kit, which sounds pretty punchy to begin with, that bottom end really filled things up. And the way they did the soundscape is just, and sound staging is fantastic. Because
Mm.
in Anthem, for example, like I said in my video, excuse me, the guitars and the bass and drums start right in the middle.
Right. Right.
But when it gets to that part where it goes, the
Yes.
guitars just go woo, like really left, right, like the way they split,
Oh
they
really?
opened
Yeah.
up. I mean, it was already like that on the original, but when they put it in and redid this, they were, with the modern types of stuff that you have like stereo wideners and plugins like that,
Yeah.
where you can even widen it even a little bit more. That's it definitely helped with opening it up a little bit more, and just overall it was such an enjoyable listen too. And this is the other thing I was like super excited about is it comes with this early
That's a nice.
shot of them,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
That's a nice
So
touch to add things something in there like that. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. And again, the hilarious part of this, and while it's hilarious, it's also very important to bring this up that side three, which is side one of disc two,
Uh-huh.
there's Fly By Night and Making Memories. That's it. The only two songs on there, and combined, that's just over 5 minutes long. Okay, so
That's
you have
crazy.
a really short side on there. But I'll tell you, Fly By Night, the song, has
Hmm.
never sounded better, in my opinion,
Yeah.
than on
Yeah.
this. I mean, it sounds so full. It's really well done. I mean,
Is it?
Kirk Wunderlich, he's the guy who does all the MoFi stuff.
Yeah.
He did a great job. It really must be said that he did a stellar job on doing this. Now, the only thing that I'm a little bit suspicious about
Mm.
is that the first album was announced the same time as this and Farewell to Kings. Now, Farewell to
Right.
Kings
Yeah.
is a
Yeah.
one step. That's going to come
That's
out
gonna be a
in a
one
bit.
step. Right.
Yeah, but the first one is the same as this. It's a
the debut.
double one, right?
Yeah, yeah,
I believe it's a double one. If not, it's a single, but whatever.
probably is.
But they haven't released it yet. It's still in the pre-order stage, so I'm wondering if they didn't like the way it turned out. Maybe they're doing another
It's
run
a
at it
delay
or
of
something.
something. Yeah,
But it should have been out before this one, I would say. So I'm kind of
probably.
wondering why that's happening. But you know what? I'm glad this came out when it did, and I'm really, really enjoying it. And it wasn't any kind of crazy price. I think it was like $55 or something like that for it. So for a
Right. Yeah.
MoFi, that's
Yeah.
pretty reasonable. And considering you're gonna have to pay 120 some odd for Farewell to Kings one step,
Yeah.
you
That
know,
one is.
it's a big difference.
It is. Is that 33 RPM?
45.
Oh, it's 45. Okay. All
Yeah,
right. All right. So that's
that's even
even
better. It sounds
more
great.
for the fidelity.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. No wonder. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say you almost have to put it on 45 if you're gonna
yeah.
break it up. You have to do that. So that's cool.
Sounds great. And I mean, Vitor never sounded better. Uh, Rivendell, which I know Patrick he despises that song, but it sounds so good. And I'm telling you, there's very minimal. I don't hear any tape noise on this pressing at all.
That's
Like
good.
no noise from the analog masters. And I'm very curious when they're gonna get to Hemispheres because that is one of the noisiest records I've ever heard on vinyl and on CD and everything. If you turn that right up, you'll hear all kinds of like there's lots of tape noise on that. You know, so I'm wondering how good the cleanup job they're gonna do on that once they get to that.
Yeah, I'll definitely get Hemispheres. That might be my favorite, close one of my favorite Rush albums.
It's a
I
great
mean,
album, yeah.
I'm considering getting the Farewell of the Kings
Yeah, so am
uh,
I.
because that was my very first Rush album I
Oh,
bought.
nice. It's a great
Yeah,
album.
but when I bought that was the first album. It was on 8 track.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
I had the 8 track. Uh, imagine the 8 track, yeah, Rush, and then it skips in the middle of the song. Kind of, it's
In
like
the
what?
middle of Bytor
It
switches.
it yeah, it was weird, but anyway. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. I thought you would bring that one because I know you were getting
Actually, I've
that
been
or
saying
got
it.
that. So that's a good one. Yeah, I might. I mean, I have copies of that album. I don't know if I'm going to get that version or not, but so I don't want to get up and sit down too much.
Well, it sounds. I'm not
I'm
a big
lazy.
fan of that either,
Yeah,
but honestly, sonically wise,
for the
it's
sound,
really worth
it's
it.
worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Okay, good one. Another Canadian artist for you there.
there you go. Yeah.
All right, next one here I have is something I've been going down the rabbit hole, kind of, and diving into uh, as of late. And what it the artist is
Hmm.
uh, Frank Sinatra,
Oh, nice.
and this is a box
Oh, very
of
nice.
the Capitol years, like the best songs,
Hmm.
kind of from the covers. It had also come out on CD. This is 1990 when this came out, and vinyl was going away at that time, but this is the
Yeah.
vinyl. I don't know how many they actually pressed, and probably not a whole lot of these, but it's 5 LPs of music,
Hmm.
and let me open it up. This back is nothing. It's kind of the ones it opens like this.
Okay.
Okay, so let me get. I'm not gonna bring out all 5 discs, of course. What's funny is it came with the booklet here,
Hmm.
which is like the CD long box.
Yeah.
I think they manufactured for the CDs, and but it has a lot of interesting stuff about Frank, about the recording, the stuff, and then the lists of songs. It's a total of how many songs is there? How many songs were there on this thing? Is 75?
Oh, wow. That's great.
Yeah, 75 songs. Uh, I mean, the songs are relatively short.
Yeah.
that he did. Most of them were about 2 minutes or a little bit over 2 minutes. Uh, Almost most of them are just a little over 2 minutes. So that's why you can cram a whole bunch on there. Now it sounds really good. On this came with it too, which is I don't know if that was supposed to come with, or the person who had this because it's I bought a used copy of it, of course,
Yeah.
but it's the Capitol Records photo of the Capitol Records
Mm-hmm.
building, and on the back of this says June 1985, like it was taken on a Kodak in
Huh.
June of '85. So I don't know.
Yeah, a guy
That's
did that. Yeah.
interesting. That kind of showed up in there. All right, so yeah, I've been going down the rabbit hole of Frank's stuff. So I have some of the I have that one of the Tone Poet ones that came out recently, and then
Yeah.
I have a few originals. Uh, a couple originals from in the mid '60s also. So
Very nice.
first pressings that are in good shape, surprisingly. But I'm really enjoying the music actually. All right, so this is one of the discs here. This is like disc 4, but side one of the, and it's on the uh,
Purple
purple
Capital. Yeah.
purple capital, and you can see there's a lot of tracks on this side. How many are on there? Like 7 or something.
Yeah.
Looks like 7,
Looks
right?
like it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, really good. And the other thing about it, kind of the theme, semi theme, I guess, is it's. I checked the dead wax of this, and guess what?
What's
Wally
Wally? Eh?
did all these, and a lot of
Great.
these were all from the master tapes, which is surprising. There's some digital, mostly it was master. Uh, I know, I believe analog. So, which is crazy, um,
That's not a
and
surprise, though. I mean,
and it sounds you know really good. So on the sleeves are the like a cardboard kind of sleeves
yeah.
there. The back side is you know
Mm-hmm.
each one has a different picture of Frank. Each one of these. This is one. It says one here, and the
Yeah.
next one will say two, and then but they all have a different picture of Frank Sinatra on them.
Okay.
But
So,
just
so
great songs.
let me just ask you. So this is not individual studio albums. This is just like a bunch of the albums spread across 5 albums.
Yes, yes. The it's like selections, like the best, the hits
Yeah.
and other
Yeah.
better stuff
Mm-hmm.
that were on his albums when he signed to Capitol Records.
Gotcha. So it's like a super
In
top.
like the early '50s, he went from Columbia to Capitol,
Yeah.
and then in the mid '60s, he after leaving Capitol, he created his own Reprise
Okay. Yeah.
label. That's his, right? So, and the rest of them, I think, are on repeats as far as I know. But this is that middle period, and just, I mean, this is just the best stuff in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Best part of his career, and so many great songs. But yeah, from all those albums that he did a whole bunch of albums, a whole bunch
Oh yeah.
in like a 10 year period. I don't know how many years he was with them, but I'd have to look at the book again. But
Um,
yeah,
I'm curious, Ken. You said that you picked up a couple of records from of his more recently. I remember hearing on one of these podcasts, like I think the In Groove Records store or something like that, talking about they had like a living stereo pressing that came out recently of Frank Sinatra's one that's really highly regarded as being one of the best sounding Sinatra albums of all time. Do you have that one?
that might be the. I don't know if it was one of the tone like in the wee small hours of the morning.
Yeah,
That
I
one.
think that's the one you're talking about.
Yeah, they did two. Tone did two. I did. I got the other one. I have it over here. But yeah, I'm probably gonna buy that because the other one I got, which the second one they did,
Okay.
uh, is sounds so great.
Mm.
Um, and so I think I'm going to get the in the wee small hours of the morning that release because
Great.
yeah, everyone says it's good. I prefer the more of the upper tempo Frank
Hmm.
Sinatra songs. No, I like the slow stuff too, but I like the more swingy stuff.
Yeah.
That's my preference. But I still the other stuff you can't go wrong with. But this, I mean, this booklet has it's all text and pictures and
Yeah.
stuff. Shows a couple of the albums there, but yeah, it's really really good stuff. Anyway,
It's great.
I really enjoy that.
Yeah. Well, so
So
there was all interesting picks, kind of. Definitely with you, I get to experience some more variety of different kind of
yeah,
rock I
I
don't usually touch on too much.
yeah I have a wide variety of music I listen to. So
Yeah.
okay, well, hey, that was a lot of good stuff. I enjoyed
Yeah.
your picks today, and it, you know, I'm Riot. I'm gonna
Yeah.
look at
I
Riot,
think you'd like it.
listen to some of that stuff again. I'm gonna go back and look and see if I actually did see them or not.
Hmm.
As an
Yeah.
opener, it's very possible. But you know, I was if it was for opening for Kiss, you don't pay too much attention to the
Well,
opening
yeah.
acts, and I didn't know them,
Yeah.
really at that time if they were the ones. But
Hmm.
yeah, I'm gonna look into that. So,
Great.
all right. Well, thanks once again, Mark, for joining.
Welcome.
We'll schedule another one down the road here.
Yep.
Do it again, and I want to thank anyone who's come and listened to this or watched this episode of Kiss the
Absolutely.
Vinyl. We
Yep.
appreciate it. So, without further ado, we'll end it there, and we'll see you next time.